Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been a while, but yeah, I am here. And I'm so excited. So it is my birthday today. And I am turning 29. Pause for the applause. I'm turning 29, so I wanted to do like a video on like 28 things I've learned in 28 years of life. And of course, I had to pull out a list because I could not remember every single thing. But yeah, I'm gonna say what it is and maybe go into detail a little bit. So number one, people are gonna talk about you regardless, so you might as well give them something to talk about. Okay, so this is something I learned at a young age because I had went to, I think it was my dad, but I had went to him and basically I was like, yeah, people have been talking about me, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he was like, give them something to talk about. And so since that day, I was like, like, like some things don't hit you until you get like older, if that makes any sense. I'm sure it makes sense for a lot of us, honestly, because it's a lot of things that I hear when I'm younger, but like I don't understand it completely till I get older. It's like hearing something but not actually comprehending it, like what it actually means. So yeah, basically, if people gonna talk about you all day, all night. So give them something to talk about. I'm just saying. You know how they say all publicity is good publicity? So yeah. I mean, don't be a bad person. That's not what I'm saying at all. But like, yeah, give the folks something to talk about. Period. Two, don't hold that shit in. Let it out. Okay, so literally, do not hold shit in. Do not do it because that shit affects your health, your mental health, everything. Like when I beat cancer, I told myself I was never gonna live how I lived before. And that goes with also speaking up. So yeah, I was reading Audre Lorde. And if you have not read Sister Outsider, it's an amazing book full of poems and short stories, short essays. And yeah, let your voice be heard. It talks about in the book like how it's hard and it gets easier over time, but it was comparing it like how you show up to work when you're not fully 100 is like how you should be when you speak up. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be 100 all the time, right? So like we still have to speak up for ourselves though. Does that make sense? I'm hoping that's clicking. But yeah, let that shit out. Don't hold it in. Okay, number three, follow your dreams. I know that's like a cliche saying that people be like, follow your dreams, but follow your dreams. Like, no matter what the folks say, follow your dreams. Because as a child, I was doing everything for everyone else. And not just as a child, up until the big age of 25, I was doing everything for everybody else. So follow your dreams. What makes you happy? What makes you feel free? For instance, pole dancing really made me feel free. I never knew something like pole would make me feel free ever. I always saw people doing it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah. And sometimes, like, you may start something for the wrong reasons and it becomes something you actually freaking enjoy and just, you can't get enough of it. So, Yeah, follow your dreams. Go do that. Go do that thing you've been thinking about doing for months because you never know. That could be the thing you have been missing in your life. Just saying. Make sure you have time to check in with yourself. Okay, so what I mean by this, make sure you are getting time alone. Because I feel like when we're humans and we are persuaded by our friends, our family, colleagues, etc. So basically what I'm saying here is just make sure you have time to check in with yourself and be like, is this really what I want or is this what somebody else wants? Number 4. That was number 4. Number 5, it's okay to be single. It's okay, y'all. I don't know if I have to explain this anymore, but I have, you know, I've been single for like a long part of my life. So like honestly, yeah, I just sometimes like I go through these phases like when it comes to like holidays and stuff like that and like like more days where like you're around family and things like that. Sometimes I'm like, am I doing things wrong? But you're not. Be single. It is okay. Trust me. Yeah. But stuff is getting a little expensive. So, maybe find you a platonic relationship. I'm just saying. I love my platonic relationships. 6, gender is a construct. Dress how you want. That's it. That's all. Gender is a construct. Dress how you want. Wear that thing that you want. Wear the things that you want. Yeah. I mean, wearing the stuff that I want has really changed my life. It has built my confidence. Yes. Wear the thing that you want because fuck the society norms. Period. 7, beauty is found in the mirror. With this one, I learned this about myself a long time ago, but I was talking with a friend, Denise, and basically I was telling her that, yeah, when I started looking in the mirror, I would tell myself I love you and you're beautiful. Like I would give myself like those affirmations. And when I started saying it, like I felt it. Of course it was like weird at first. But yeah, when I started saying it in the mirror, it was like everyone else started to say it or they started seeing it. And maybe that was like the start of me becoming my beautiful self. That was like the push that I needed. So beauty starts in the mirror. Don't try to get it from anybody else, no validation from nobody else, which the validation is wonderful and we love that. We love the validation. Thank you. It is what keeps a lot of folks going. But yeah, you have to find that beauty within yourself too. Period. 8, time is constantly gonna keep moving, but take time to rest. Oh, this one is a hard one, only because we live in a capitalist society and it's so move and go, 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 go all the time. And I found myself very sad when I was going through cancer because it felt like the whole world was moving around me and I was in this same spot. So, but one thing I will say is cancer showed me how important rest is. Our bodies need rest. When I was going through that, like to heal, our bodies need that rest, and it is okay to rest. Like if you have too much things planned for the week, Be like, and your friends trying to go out, just be like, hey, I can't this time. I'm sure they will understand. If they don't, you might need to find some new friends. But we'll talk about that another day. But yes, take time to rest. Ooh, 9. I love this one. Romanticize the little things in life. I love this one so much. So it is a creator that I did a podcast with, Shania. Oh my gosh, my eye is like watering. I don't know why. Shania, but Shania's platform is called Romanticizing Shania. And she basically, goes to like places in Little Rock, and she just goes and like rates them and have these cute little dinner dates and shows like all the little cute spots around the city. And yeah, like I feel sometimes we think we need to be in like the biggest spaces or like these most extravagant places, you know what I mean? But we could do that where we're from. And no, let me say also that yes, you should always strive for bigger, and because I want to move myself, but I think sometimes we forget that beauty is in our backyard. Period. 10, create art. Create art. And that is just, a wide term. Just create art. It could be photography, it could be drawing, it could be writing, like writing in your journal. It's so many ways to create art and express yourself through art, dancing, music. Yes, I think that is something we need to uplift. But create art, it's really the most time I feel free is when I'm creating. So create art. Find friends that make you feel free. This one is a good one. Find friends that make you feel free. If you're around people that you feel like you can't open up to, you don't feel like you can be your 100% authentic self, you need to keep searching, because there are people out there that you should feel that you're able to open up to, and it's not coming back through somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Find friends that make you feel free. And my friends know I love them. Like literally without them, I wouldn't be who I am. Like I feel like having that good support system is very important. Friends are so important. I love you. Okay. 12, have hobbies. Having hobbies is just, I think it's nice just because sometimes we get so overwhelmed with like working and stuff like that, and we don't have something else, like another outlet. So like having hobbies could also go under creating art, but maybe not. So hobbies could be selling clothes, like maybe it could be, crocheting and selling that. Like just having hobbies that makes us feel happy. Candle making, soap making, things like that. Things that just spark our interest. I love Legos. So like that's a cute little hobby of mine, putting like little Lego sets together. I'm not like the people on the Lego show though. Okay, I can't do all that. But putting some Legos together, puzzles, like doing puzzles, like things like that, having a hobby. Yeah. And then, when you have hobbies, you can eventually find friends that enjoy that same thing as you as well. Period. 13, learn something new. So by learn something new, this could mean an array of things, but learning something new, I feel. So I was learning this year, like guitar, Spanish. Um, so basically, learning something new is like just to get you out of like the space of comfort, because I feel like we get like so comfortable sometimes, and sometimes we don't, like we're not expanding, we're not growing. And yeah, learning guitar and learning Spanish has definitely opened my eyes. It's opened my eyes to how big the world is, and how much how much time and how much time and practice goes into things that we don't even think about sometimes on a day-to-day basis, especially like if we are in that same bubble of folks or whatever groups. But learn something new. Number 14, treat yourself. I don't have to explain more. I have been seeing like those videos like skip the coffee, skip all the shopping, all the things. No, no. The world we live in, treat yourself, okay? And don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because it's giving hater. Yeah. 15, all oppression is interconnected, okay? I could go on this for a long time, but I'm not gonna do too much because I'm trying to keep this video a little short. But all oppression is interconnected. I'm just saying. So you think something don't affect you, but it does. It does. So yeah, just don't wait until the terms, don't wait until like you're like, oh my gosh, now they're talking about this, and now this is like affecting me. But like things that are happening to marginalized groups, it's gonna come for you later. So it's all connected. Trust me. It's okay to have days in bed. This will go back to find time to rest, but not really. Sometimes we just need days to like stay in bed, and that's okay. Like, I know a lot of people that feel bad usually when they stay in bed all day, but it's okay. Order that takeout, get that Uber Eats shipped to your door. Like, it's okay to be in bed all day. I do it quite often. So, yeah, rest. Number 17, don't stay somewhere where you are not welcome. And what I mean by that is, if you go to, say for instance, you go to a party and you sense like a vibe is off, go home. Sometimes I feel we put ourselves in situations that we just don't need to be in. So if you feeling a little icky, I feel like your gut is telling you like to go home. And yeah, don't be somewhere where you're not welcome, because you can feel it. You can feel when someone doesn't want you around. So pay attention to them signs. Pay attention. 18, take yourself on dates. I don't have to explain more. Take yourself on dates. Even if you are in a relationship, I think you should find time for yourself as well and take yourself on dates, because it's beautiful. And, this world is about learning about yourself. I feel like when we're learning about ourselves, we can better show up for other people. So, and when we take ourselves on dates, it's usually places that we would like to go. So, or things that we would like to try. So, yeah, take yourself on dates. 19, you don't have to drink to have a good time. It's just true. I have been sober for 2 years. I want to do a video on that, but I am happy and sober. I haven't wanted to go back. So, yeah, just, you don't have to drink to have a good time. And I know when I first transitioned out of it, I did have like a lot of people around me like, oh no, you don't have to do that. You know, like trying to pressure you into doing it. And yeah, it's kind of hard, but sometimes you have to distance yourself when you are coming out of like becoming so sober, you know? So just it's a journey, but if you want it, it's worth it. Period. 20. Tell people that you love how important they are to you. This one means the world to me, and I've gotten better with this one. Sometimes I'm still a little weird in public when I do it. Not public, like when I see them in person to person. Like sometimes it's a little weird, but like I'm getting better. Like every time. My friends make me happy, they support me, and yeah, you should tell your friends that. Like if they are good to you, tell them. Tell them. 21. Ooh, don't get caught up in a one-sided relationship. Yeah. Just don't do it. Like if you feel like they're taking more than they're giving, leave, because it's always going to be the same dynamic every single time. And I think relationships, it should be, it should be two-sided. Like it should feel like y'all are in harmony. See what I did there? But yes, don't be in a one-sided relationship. It never works, and it's very draining. Yeah. So, 22. Morning routines are peaceful. Yes, morning routines are everything. I've been slacking on my morning routine because I moved recently, but I've learned that morning routines is amazing. Like, morning routines does not have to be something so strict. I know people are like, oh, I gotta meditate or I gotta do this or that or that. You don't have to do nothing hard at all. Like, sometimes morning routines could be just getting up, making you some coffee, scrolling on TikTok, or reading some news, for a few minutes. I know a lot of people don't like to read news or TikTok or anything because it could be a little heavy. So just find something in the morning that's light. But yeah, morning routines looks different for everybody. It does not have to be this strict schedule that people make it seem like it has to be. So just find the things that work for you and that makes you feel happy in the morning. Period. 23, read books. Read books. I have learned so much through reading. Reading has opened my eyes to a lot more. Even like down to the people that I would date. Like, so reading helps. Reading has helped me connect more with my ancestors. Reading has just helped me well-rounded. So, yeah, read books. Trust me. 24, challenge yourself. With this, I mean, just basically challenge yourself to unlock new things. Like, for instance, I did 365 days of fashion. It started with 30 days, then it went to 100, and then it went to 365. So challenge yourself. See how you, and not push yourself until like you're like exhausted, but like challenge yourself to get the things done that you would like. I'm trying to think like some of my challenges right now. Well, some of my challenges right now is honestly just pouring into my cup a little bit more, and that goes into like doing photo shoots that I really enjoy, which make sure y'all check out the photo shoot for my birthday. And also like doing shows. I've always wanted to do shows. And I'm doing that also for my birthday. So yeah, challenge yourself. You can do it. You can handle it, especially if it's something you want to do. I promise you. 25, do a photo shoot. I tell this to everyone. Photo shoots feel so good. Like, especially when you get those photos back. Of course, find someone you feel comfortable with. Yeah, but do a photo shoot. And it doesn't have to be anything just outlandish, but just do a photo shoot. And then you can look back on those pictures. Also, it could be something you can have on your wall. Like, do photo shoots. It feels really amazing. Trust me. Make sure you travel, especially solo travel. And I say solo travel because again, like being solo, sometimes you just can do like the things that you want to do. So when you're in that new city, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? So like, it's not like this clashing of anything, but travel. Every time I travel, I'm like, wow, that was amazing. It's also traveling, I feel, helps you learn a little bit more about yourself. Like what you want, because it's a new city. So you literally have to do things that you want to do. Like it puts you in that mode like, oh, I love this. I love this place. I love doing these things. So yeah, travel. And solo travel. Just try it. I promise you, it's amazing. But definitely take precautions because people do be looking for solo travelers too. But yes, definitely check out some videos because I found like some stop alarms for like hotel rooms and stuff like that. So yeah, solo travel. 27, wear sunscreen. Wear sunscreen! Yes, everyone needs to wear sunscreen. That sun is brutal. Okay? So wear sunscreen. Oh my gosh, my phone's going out. And 28, don't stop, keep going. I'm waiting on this phone to stop ringing. Okay, but don't stop, keep going. This one means a lot to me only because sometimes like living here, I get a little discouraged because I feel like sometimes like it doesn't reach the right audience or like it's not getting the traction that it needs to be, especially social media. Social media will silence your stuff. So like sometimes I feel like it's just being overlooked. But don't let that deter you, y'all. Do not let that deter you. Don't stop, keep going. I promise you it will work out in the end. I'm going to keep going until this world sees me. And it will. They're just having some prep time to get warmed up. But that is number 28. And yeah, I was gonna do a 29, but now I can't think of one. Let me see. 29. Because I'm turning 29, I might as well add a little extra. 29. Celebrate yourself. Yeah. Literally celebrate yourself. I love that. I love that as my end. I, for like before, I didn't really celebrate my birthday or anything. But now I'm like, celebrate yourself. And it just does not have to be your birthday. Please just don't celebrate your birthday. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your friends. Celebrate your ends. But yeah, like celebrate yourself. Like life life be lifing sometimes. And sometimes that celebration is just what we need. That little boost we need. So yeah, celebrate yourself. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And happy birthday to me. Say it in the comments. Say it in the comments. Say it in the comments. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, y'all. Bye.